up, everybody? It's your favorite Mandalorian bounty hunter's favorite nerd, and today we are looking at the SH Figuarts Boba Fett, and I think this is supposed to be, the Return of the Jedi. This will loan to me from Brian Brink. Shout out to him for letting me take a look at it. Funny enough, he doesn't come with a whole lot of accessories, so we don't have all that much to talk about regarding them, which is nice. We can kind of move through this. This is the Thursday before TFCon, and I'm trying to knock out like 3 reviews before I roll. So here we go. So he comes with a few hands. Now in the opening footage, he had 1 trigger finger hand and 1 fist hand. He comes with 2 of each of those, 2 supporting hands and 2 posing hands, left and right. It comes with his standard blaster. It has nice metallic paint on it. It's like a dark gunmetal, and then the brown for the stock. It's beautifully sculpted and painted though. And as you can see, he holds it just fine. And I just worked it out a little bit, but holds it just fine. All right, let's talk about the figure. So the head. We have a double ball peg from the head into the neck that you can see there, and then a single from the neck into the chest. Using both, you can get it all the way down to there and up, side to side, etc. I do feel like the head sits a little low on the body. Like, I feel like in a lot of positions I've put him in, I feel like there should be a little bit more wiggle room, but maybe I'm off. I could be off. We have the black gloss on the visor, we have the maroon, and then the dark green. We have the silver weathering done throughout. We have the Tampo yellow paint added. We have the kind of brown on the sides, like it's beautifully painted. Silver here, and then black for his targeting visor, which does move up and down, which is nice enough. So, well done. We have a double ball peg from the chest into the abdomen, and then a single from the abdomen into the pelvis. You don't get much out of the double, honestly, at the top, but you get a little bit over. Using both, you get a fair bit back. You get a good teapot, and you get the swivel, I think, more than you would need. And it's pretty seamless. Paint-wise, we have the green, and then the weathering, and then the Tampo paint done for the symbol, the Mandalorian symbol, or whatever that is. The backpack. So the jets are on little ball pegs, which is nice. I don't think anybody's done that. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've looked at the others. I think the base is this turquoise, and then the grays, the yellows, the burgundies, and then the weathering here at the top of the rocket is all done separately. I don't think this detaches, and I don't think the backpack detaches either. So that's kind of nice that it's kind of locked in place, and it's beautifully painted. We have also the little kind of cape that's connected on. It doesn't pose, and it's soft plastic. And then we have the what are these, tassels on the other side, black and white. But I have noticed, like, as I've been manipulating them, they have a tendency to kind of fall down in between the joints, and then you got to kind of work them around and put them back into place, which is a little obnoxious. So we'll talk about the articulation on this arm, so I don't have to deal with those tassels. The shoulder pad is on a double hinge, so you can get that up and out of the way. Inside, we have a disc hinge connected to a ball peg deep inside the body with a kind of covering. So you get a little bit of a butterfly joint. You get the arm, not all the way up, but I mean, pretty far. And then you get the swivel around, so no issues. I did have my hand pop off. I probably didn't put that on properly. We have a bicep swivel, which is nice. We don't often see this with SH Figuarts any longer. Nice sculpted detail for all of the wrinkles and such, and then the Tampo paint for the Mandalorian symbol. We have a double hinged elbow with a great range. On this gauntlet, we have the silver paint and gold paint and black paint added. On this one, just the silver and black paint, both done really well. The hands are connected on ball pegs to a disc hinge, so they'll get you in, out, or if you maneuver them differently, you'll get the up, down, and they'll swivel at both ends. No issues. The belt looks nice. It's sculpted nice. And then it has these side pouches. They are actually on hinges, so they will get up and out of the way, which is nice. However, they get up and out of the way for a limited amount of articulation on universal joints for the hips that really don't get you much beyond this, which isn't that big of a deal. However, forward and back is a little bit rougher. So that's a bit of a bummer. And then the crotch piece, I feel like, is a little small. Like, it's a little skimpy on the unit. Like, what's going on, Mac? And then we have a thigh swivel. So maybe if you maneuver maybe you can pull the thigh swivel down and get a little bit more range. I don't know. I have found it to be a little limiting. And then you have a double jointed knee. That's not the ugliest, especially with the knee guard on top, which we have some silver paint and some weathering done. And then we have some silver paint added to the lower legs. The ankles are on ball hinges that swivel at both ends, so you get an ankle swivel. You also get ankle tilt up slightly, down, a toe hinge, and a rocker that's pretty good. So not bad. We have the green paint on the shoes. We have the sole and then some silver accents. It's painted beautifully. The little strap going between his butt cheeks, the silver buckles, and then the black painted on there. Like, they spare no expense with the paint, for sure. I just have some kind of issues with the overall presentation of it. Let's take a look at him with the mafex and the Black Series. So there they all are. The mafex is on the left, the Black Series is on the right, and the Figuarts is in the center. I think like this is one of those situations where the Black Series gets you like a lot of bang for your buck because they don't have to worry about the head sculpt. You don't need a whole lot of articulation, especially in the upper body. So this is one where the Black Series does a great job, especially with the soft goods for the cape, which you know I prefer. In regards to the other two, the Figuarts is better built. It's also better painted. However, I feel like the proportions are better on the mafex, and the mafex comes with a ton more accessories. So I feel like it's more kind of, your money goes a little bit further with the mafex. But it's not built as well as the Figuarts, and it's not as painted, as clean as the Figuarts. But like, yeah, I do kind of feel like the Figuarts is the weakest link here, but they're all really, really good. I just feel like the Black Series is probably a decent enough buy, honestly, and you get a little bit more for your money with the mafex. But I don't like how messy the visor is of the mafex. Like, that bothers me, where like I like it a little bit better on the Figuarts. Like, it kind of makes, it's, I don't know, you see more of it. It looks more like Boba Fett. It looks like something splattered on this dude's face, so to speak. Like, what is going on, Mag? Too much. Final thoughts wise, the proportions seem a little bit off. I don't like some of the articulation range. I don't like the range in the hips or in the torso, really. Proportion wise, I feel like the crotch piece area is like too short, so to speak. I know that sounds crazy, but I do. I also don't like how the tassel gets all stuck between the joints and stuff as you're manipulating them. I find that to be a little bit frustrating. But to be fair, I do have 1,000 things going on today. Maybe my patience is a little thin. Positives wise, it's probably the best painted Boba Fett figure that I've messed with in this scale. It's also, without a doubt, the best built Boba Fett figure that I've played with in this scale. The articulation works for the most part across the board with no problem. The accessories are limited, but appropriate and work well. And the price, I think, is kind of fair for kind of the market in regards to the line. So, yeah, I don't know. This isn't the one that I would recommend, honestly, if you were going to get one. If you're going to get all, the good news is it's painted well, it's built well, but it's probably my least favorite of the three, interestingly enough, because it's my favorite company of the three. So, hope that helps. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.